The Sony Alpha 7R III has a powerful memory recall function which allows the user to register personalized shooting modes in the camera and recall them instantly using one of 3 memory recall positions marked on the mode dial. 4 additional modes can be saved to the memory card. These memories are extremely useful for quickly setting the camera to perform specific tasks. One setting might be for manual exposure with a small aperture, low ISO sensitivity and steady shot off for landscape photography with a tripod, while another sets a high shutter speed with continuous autofocus and fast continuous shooting for sports and action. Video modes can also be memorized so you can quickly access, say, one setup for 4K video and another for HD slow motion. Many of the camera settings can be saved, but not all of them. For instance, touch operation cannot be saved as a setting, nor can custom button assignments. I've compiled a list of the settings which can be saved. There's a link to the PDF file below. So how do you save your settings to memory? First, I recommend you go through the menus and choose the base camera settings you prefer as defaults, as this will save you having to reset everything for each new memory mode. For many photographers, this will mean setting the file type to RAW, the drive and autofocus to single shot, and the creative style to standard or vivid. Most items can be changed afterwards though. Next, set the mode dial to the exposure mode you've chosen for your first memory and save your settings by going to Menu tab 1, page 3, choosing Memory, selecting the memory number you want and pressing the Enter button in the center of the control wheel. Note that the exposure mode is one thing that cannot be changed later, so give some thought to what will work best for your needs. Now fine-tune your settings to your exact preferences. Once you are happy with your settings, re-register your changes by going again to Menu tab 1, page 3, choosing Memory, selecting the memory number and pressing Enter using the button in the center of the control wheel. Congratulations, you've just saved your first personal custom shooting mode. Now you can switch to another exposure mode on the dial and save it to a different memory as the basis for your next memory mode. When you have completed the process, you will be able to quickly and easily change the camera settings to help you capture your subject perfectly simply by turning the mode dial to one of the memory settings. Just a few final notes. When using the memory recall feature, settings changes you make during a photo session will be retained when the camera is switched off or enters power saving mode. This is useful as your settings tweaks are not lost every time you take a break or change the battery. If you want to retain your new settings for future use, just re-register as mentioned before. To revert to your original choices, switch the dial away from the memory number and back again. Note that the 4 setups saved on the memory card, named M1 through M4, will be erased if the card is formatted. For this reason, I now prefer to delete images in camera to clear my cards after downloading the images. Finally, the specific settings and menu items referred to in this video are for the Alpha 7R III, and I expect the Alpha 7 III will be identical, but the general principles apply to all Sony Alpha cameras with the memory recall feature. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe and I'll make some more. Thanks for watching.